Everybody, you guys, this is so cute and I have to do it. This girl, I said I was going live in the Facebook post, and she said, "You have to show everybody my new puppy." And she posted this picture, and I've been staring at it for like 30 seconds. Look at how cute he is. He's wearing a shirt. He looks like a real person. He looks like a real human being. That's because he is. How's everybody doing? What's going on with our lives? Anything new? Is there anything that you feel like I need to know? Are there things that you're not telling me that I should be a part of? I just want to give you the opportunity now to open up and share with me. Bakes with Butter, hello. Amy Jones, of course, John Shostowski. John, I love how you changed the pronunciation of your name there, brother. I think that's fantastic. Decoding cults. Well, hi, good evening to you. It's morning for me, so you must be somewhere else, not in the Midwest, my friend. Kathy Ann, of course, is here. Keela, my, what do you call that? A ride or die? I don't use that kind of language that you kids do, but I would say that's what Keela is. Hey, ML, you love the sweater? I just caught this in the anthropology sale. Thank you. Cat ACDC fan, I saw that you had to subscribe again. Thank you for checking. It's so dumb. Anita Card, I love you, gal. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Susan Paris, Spirit Weaver, Lisa Scholes. It's easier if I just go down the list than click each one. Fa la 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 la. I love this one though. She has such a funny name. Hey Moonage Daydream, I know I need to send you that Fred outro. I haven't given it to Jeff yet. I'm going to be honest. I got a little behind again. I didn't see you guys yesterday because I worked the entire day yesterday. Guys, I don't know if it's the time change or the weather. Hey, Tiki. Kim Greenleaf's here. Lisa Kelson. You're a few minutes late, babe. Or wait, who said that? Not Kathy Ann. She's never late. I missed it. It went too fast. Somebody said they're a few minutes late. You're okay. Jojo, am I? You're good. Snow White. Hello. That's a cute name. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Hey, Gabby L. Yvonne. I love Yvonne. Annette Cruz. Robin Miners. What does Reese do in real life for a living, Allison? Oh, for God's sakes. We're already at it. Did you hear the Prancy Toes? Prancy Toes. What is it, honey? Are you upset about something? Did you not sleep well, or is there something that you wanted to tell us specifically? Guys, I work 1 day a week. I had a corporate job in senior living, and I quit that during COVID. Hello. And I haven't worked full-time since. I do help Jeff with his company a little bit, but I work 1 day a week at a boutique. Never worked retail before, but I have a friend that owns a couple of boutiques in town. And I've been there a year now. I work 1 day a week and I love it because I love the clothes, and she gives us a great discount. So I come home with something every week, and I love getting out of the house and talking to people. The only thing I don't love, did you offend? Of course you didn't offend. The only thing I don't love is the drive. It's like 45 minutes from my house. Well, look at that, a super chat. The Laura Ingram. Isn't that one lady, Laura Ingram? Doesn't she have a show, The Ingram Angle? Is that the same person? If so, I always thought she was kind of interesting. My only second live, I watch you all the time, Reese, but always replay. You are food for my soul. That is so nice. Keep being you and don't ever change. Keep those flaps a flapping. God, I love you, Laura. And it's Laura, by the way, I bet. It's not Laura. I had a lady yesterday. I worked at my store, and she had to tell me her name because I was giving her a receipt. And I said, how do you, what's your name? She said, Lara. And I said, is it Lara? She's like, it is, because people who see that name say Laura, and it kind of makes me crazy because there's no U in it. It's Lara, which I kind of like Lara. I think that's cool. Anyway, your super chat. Thank you for that. I also got one from DNV 1983. I like it when your butt has holes in it. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. That live the other night. Wait, Deborah caught her first live? I love you too. Thank you for being here, Deborah. So I think, guys, we're catching. Oh, look at my little angels in here. Marilyn Honig, you guys, she's everything but the wings. There's nothing she could ever do wrong. I love Marilyn so much. She's just this tiny little sweetheart dainty that lives in the woods. She actually lives under a leaf in the forest. I don't know if you knew, in Vermont somewhere. Marilyn lives under a leaf in the forest. Just so you're clear, just so we know that. Why'd you walk in at an awkward time, Sammy B? Like awkward for yourself? There's nothing awkward here in this chat. We don't ever have awkward here. If we do, it's intentional typically. You guys, that game night was so funny. Wow. Thank you, Quiet Girl. I think you just messaged me and I'm all for it. Is that the same person that I've been talking with though? Now I'm confused and I don't want to spew out the message if it's the wrong person. Oh, Liz Ferris, you love my hat? Thank you, Angel. I'm not tiny or dainty, but I love you. Well, I think you're a cute little thing, and I just want to put you in my pocket. I want to put you on the other side over here with Gert. Marilyn and Gert sitting in my arms. Thank you for saying that, by the way. Guys, I may look a little extra shiny today. I want you to know it's intentional. The weather has dropped. It's getting colder. I did a little bit of a different skincare routine today. I did a little more hyaluronic acid, and then I added my Moisture Boost oil. So I have oil on, so I don't really have much for makeup on. I slapped on a tiny bit of blush and some lipstick, and that's all I did. So I just want everyone to know before they put in the comments after, like some people do. Literally, I think they're being nice. Some people will put in the comments after a live, Reese, you need to put on a mattifying powder, and I'll show you what that is. And I'm like, you think I don't know what mattifying powder is? Honey, why don't we sit in our bed for a little bit so I can drink coffee? I think they're just being nice, but it's just funny to me. So before anybody goes, whoa, you're shiny. Whoa, I know. Whoa, I know. I have oil on. Okay. All right. Hyaluronic acid, which product, Allison? Today I have on Paula's Choice, but I go back and forth between that one and the brand Pharmacy. It starts with an F, like farm, F-A-R-M-A-C. I also like their hyaluronic acid as well. That's usually more of a daytime one for me. Well, hey, Laura FM. See, there's a great example. I bet it's Laura, not Laura. And I hope you know that I appreciate that about you, babe. I hope you know it. Liz says Laura's listening while she's at work. Hey, laughs me. Not shiny, Alana says, glowing. Babe, I love you for that. You're always there as a safety net for me to say those things, and I just appreciate it. I agree. I don't think this is shy. Now look, I'm not going to go out like on a date this way, but sometimes you need this extra boost of skincare, and it's there for you when you need it in your bathroom. Okay, Kathy, don't worry about that, babe. You take care of your child. What's Ev saying this morning? The only time I ever thought, oh, she needs something was the day you didn't have lipstick, but hell, you do you. I don't have any makeup on right now either. Just skincare. It's a weird thing for me, Ev. Hey, Carol. Dewy. I love that word, dewy. It's a dewy, if you will. I am weird about, well, thank you, Maya. I'm weird about lipstick. I have no eye makeup on. I've got nothing on under here. And I just have on this probably too much blush. It looks like I didn't blend it very well. It's a cream blush. I just slapped on some cream blush. But for me, you always need lipstick. Lipstick makes a big difference for me. Like lipstick can just brighten shit up so much. I probably just demonetized myself. You know what? That's okay. Lipstick really makes a difference for me. Today I found this one. This is so old, but it's a great one. It's Laura Mercier. It's called Plum Sublime. And I haven't used this one in a while. I like the plummy ones. I also love this one, and I don't think you can find it anymore. And it's like it's like flattened out because it's almost gone. This is Bobbi Brown's Plum Rose. So I'm a little sad about it because I can't find it anymore. Anyway, what were we saying? I just kind of went off into nowhere. Kelly C. Greetings from South Wales, land of Sir Anthony Hopkins and Tom Jones. Who's Tom Jones? I'll take Anthony Hopkins. So you know who else I think lives there or is from there? Christian Bale. And I know he's a little young, but I feel like I would spend a night with him. I don't want to marry the guy, But I would spend like a weekend. I'd spend a weekend with Christian Bale. I'd bone down with him and then I'd be like, you're too young for me, but this was fun. Text me sometime. I love that, Katri. We have plenty of time to be matte when we are dead. Live skin has glow. I like that actually a lot. Yeah, Evelyn, I do look at I have so many lipsticks. I'm addicted to lipsticks. Because I feel like, just like I said, I have no makeup on right now other than blush. I didn't do anything to my eyes. I've got nothing else on but this oil and lipstick. And I feel like lipstick is like a rug in a room. It can tie a room together. Okay. So can lipstick. It can really kind of make you look more presentable. Try it. Just try it. Miss Sunrise Dawn, love you, babe. Brian Lucas, did I say hi to you yet? Because I'm glad you're here. I'm always happy when you're here. Oh, Tom Jones. Was he like from a long time ago? Was he in a band or something? I think I know who that is. Diane Fry. I look like crap because I don't wear any makeup because I can't afford the quality stuff. That's okay, Diane. Do you have a TJ Maxx? I get a lot of stuff like I don't love this color. I bought it recently. TJ Maxx has a lot of these chubby sticks. They're Clinique. And I actually like them for like if you're just, you know, living your life as one does. I get these at TJ's. I think they're like 20, $25 at a department store. These are like $7 at TJ's. So I understand you. I hear you. And I also heard good things about Ulta. I don't know. Hey, Sean P. I don't know much about Ulta. I have to be honest. I'm more of a Sephora girl if I go to a makeup store, but Ulta has really cheap stuff I've heard too. So I don't know, Diane. I feel like you could get yourself one lipstick. That's all I want you to do. I also want you to incorporate a pop of red, like we talked about at my store where I worked yesterday. I bought a button down. It's like a satiny button down, crimson red top for the holidays and then some. And I was like, how am I going to style this though? I can wear it by itself, but I have a vest like this and it's black and white houndstooth. And I thought, cute. I love houndstooth, black and white houndstooth with red. I love around the holidays. Victoria, how are you, my love? Blakey's in here and I was hoping he would be. Blake, where have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. I miss you. I miss you, miss you. Thank you for your super chat, Blake. Armine, you look lovely as always. My lips are too thin for lipstick. I don't think so, Armine. I think you're wrong. I would like to prove it. I'd like to put it to the test. I don't have big lips. I have very pretty thin little bird lips, especially on top. Person living room. What the hell? Hold on, guys. It's supposed to be home alone. Oh, it's kid. It's the cat. Okay, we're good. I just wanted to have a weapon in case I needed it, and all I have are these lipsticks. So that wouldn't be the best. You guys would watch me die, and that would be a horrible thing to do. Hey, I'm a unicorn. TL Grant. I didn't put enough monk fruit sweetener in this, and it's not as good as I thought it was going to be. Super anxiety chick. Me too, babe. Starting to learn how to do makeup. I was never taught. Hey, Ashley Thompson. And I still haven't ever been taught. I have no friends, but I did watch some YouTube videos. Now I still don't know how to do eye makeup and it makes me quite sad. I just buy, lately I'm kind of lazy and I get the shadow sticks because it's easier and it stays better than like a dry shadow. And I throw that on and maybe a little liner on the bottom, but I don't know how to do it. I've never learned. I'm going to admit to something right now I'm very embarrassed about. I've never learned how to do eyeliner over your top lid. I don't know how to do it. I've watched YouTube videos. Every time I try, it looks awful. So I just don't do it. And therefore, I'm less sexy than I probably could be because eyeliner on the top looks super sexy on women. I just don't do it. You know what else I would do if I could afford it? I would do the lashes where like they're fake, but like they stay on for a while. I see women come into the store with those. And like that is so sexy. They're not over the top. That's crazy. But they're just like enough. They're not going to like reach out and grab you like a spider, but they're just enough. Yeah, lash extensions. Is that what it is, Play-Doh? I think that's sexy. And if I could afford it, I would do it. but I don't know how. And same with mascara, Jane. I do mascara. I have bought so many mascaras, and I don't care if it's a cheap one. I've bought expensive. I've bought the Dior Show mascara. It's so expensive. I've bought Clinique, um, which I don't love Clinique, but I don't mind their mascara. All I'm saying is I've gone super cheap. I've bought drugstore mascara. It doesn't matter. It always bleeds. It always, and I don't even have to put it on the bottom lashes. I can just do the top and it still bleeds down here. And I hate it. And I think I'm the only person that this happens to. I'm afraid to do a liquid liner, Robin. And I love Kat Von D's stuff, but I'm too afraid to. I like that she's vegan. Yeah, Barbara. Lashes are awesome. Wish I had some. By the way, hello, Barbara. Good morning. I love you. Matthew, BBC. Hello, I'm a big fan. Not going to lie. Well, we don't want you to lie about it at all, Matthew. And we welcome you into the family. And we're glad that you're here. Don't be silly and don't be lying. Yeah, Julie, I don't know. I have tried so many. What's going on? Oh, it's just a message. Oh, sorry. I should have texted you then. Sorry, Lori. Um, It doesn't matter. I don't care. I've bought really expensive mascaras. Lori, I just said that. Sorry, babe. I should have texted you then. Sorry. I don't even know that we had a mod in here and we were all behaving and acting right. But Lori, now that you're here, use that wrench, girl. Just kidding. We don't need it. But we're glad you're here. You're part of us, Lori. You're part of the team, and we know that, and the family. Hey, Yadira. Oh, she was saying hi to Quiet Girl, but that's okay. I don't do waterproof mascara either, guys. That shit doesn't come off. Oh, hey, Ken. Good morning, my friend. Glad you're here. Ken's here. He's got his wrench. Okay. I'm sure there's more people. Oh, Marilyn's here. She has a wrench. We're good. We're good. Lori, sorry I didn't text you though. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. My boss this morning, and then I'll get off this subject because I know not everybody's into this. Guys, my boss sent me, I've heard really good things about, is it Korean skincare? She sent me a picture. Let's see. She said, the first by The Ordinary is the product my dermatologist recommended when I moaned I couldn't have retinols. The second one I found is recommended on a Korean skincare blog. Have you guys heard of this? Has anybody heard of this? I've never heard of this, but I've heard really good things about Korean skincare. And then this one is recommended by her dermatologist. Yeah, I've heard really good things about Korean skincare. Barbara, don't even be saying that. I saw how cute you are. I've seen your pictures. You look like a celebrity to me, Barbara. You are gorgeous. And I am not saying that. I would not say that if I didn't mean it. Blakey, what do you have to say? You love Dior. I have 2 of Johnny Depp's colognes. That's what Jeff was using. What's it called? I can't think of the name of it because I made him switch. He used like 2 bottles of it and I loved it. And then I got sick of it. But I'll tell you what, when I first met Jeff and he was wearing that Johnny Depp cologne, that's one of the things that made me rip his damn pants right off. I was so into that cologne. And then all of a sudden I wasn't. Years later, it started giving me headaches. I think you look great without liner. Your natural rosy blush already looks amazing. Blakey, I love you. God, you guys, don't you love Blake Reed? I love Blake Reed. Don't ever leave us, Blake. He's so cute. His little picture. Anita, best mascara on the planet is Too Faced better than sex? It's not for me. I've bought it. It doesn't work for me, Anita. Why does it work for you and not for me? Why is this happening? Why are we not on the same page, Anita? I appreciate your super chat though. I just have to say that. Okay, J9. I hate my nose. I am afraid that I have my dad's giant nose. I love that you said that. It's so bulbous. Like I always wanted to have it like a small little skinny nose, but I'm not willing to have surgery to change that. But thank you for saying it. It's so funny that you like my nose because I don't. Hey, Rhonda McNeil. I don't know if I said hi to you yet, but I'm glad you're here. Sauvage. That's it. He uses, Eureka says Sauvage, Dior Sauvage. That stuff. Well, thank you, Ken. I like this sweater too. Doesn't it remind you of like just fall colors? Here's the thing. I know that this totally, guys, I realize that we're clashing with patterns. But for some reason, they tied together for me, and my hair is super dirty today. I'm gonna wash it tomorrow. Today was leg shaving day. I don't like to do both. So I thought, this is kind of fun with it. For some reason, they don't fight with each other to me, the patterns. I don't know. But Ken, I'm glad you said something about it. Thank you. Millie the Dandelion. I still put makeup on like I'm still in school in the 90s. Millie, same page. Plus, you are a really cute girl, so it doesn't matter. Your picture is adorable. Blakey, what now, Blakey? Cologne. You didn't have to pay me to say that, Blake, but I love you for it. Thank you. Sauvage, it is sexy. I don't know what happened, but I remember freaking out when Jeff was wearing that. I was like, take your pants off every time he would come pick me up for a date. And I was like, it still happens to me. Like, do you guys ever, okay, we don't have time for this shit. Do you guys ever, so sorry guys, I guess I could put it in do not disturb. Okay. Do you guys ever smell a random dude like in anywhere in public and you smell his cologne and you're just like, give it to me. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, Yadira, I have my father's nose and it's a real bomb deal. Really, John? Your nose barely fits in the CPAP mask? You know, Jeff has a big nose too, but it fits in the mask. Now he switches between the mask and then he also has nasal pillows and they just go into his nose. And I hate it when he wears those. I would prefer that he wears the mask, but the mask won't seal down because I make him have facial hair. So he can't get it to seal. It sucks. And then I let him shave it off and then he just had a mustache and I hated it. And Jeff got laid way less. I was like, I can't do this. I can't have, you look like the creepy My Pillow guy. Like you just look like it's not in a good way. Like it wasn't in a good way. And so I made him grow it back. That's marriage for you, John. You know this. Love and life. I don't think I said hi to you yet. Reese has so many people coming together, creating a mega friend group, has tons of friends because she's so kind and inclusive to everyone. Love and life. I love that. And it's true. That is so true. I love our friends. Do you guys know how excited I was to pop on this morning? Because I missed yesterday. I was going to do yesterday, but I worked all day and then I came home and I cooked dinner and I made a shit ton of carbs, which I never do. Jeff made me buy it at Costco the other day and I'm sad. It was good, but I don't like it's too heavy. I made cheese tortellini with pesto and it was so good. And Jeff made fried eggplant with it and it was all so good, but I can't eat like that. I can't eat mac and cheese. I can't eat a lot of bread because it just makes me so tired. Anyway, that's what happened. I couldn't do a live last night. So I popped out of bed this morning and I was like, where are my people? Okay. Who said that? Carol, lipstick stays on my lips for 5 minutes. Okay, so that's going to happen, babe, with stuff like this. This is kind of a shiny lipstick. Get yourself a matte one. It doesn't come off. Like I wash my face and I still can't get it all off. Like I have to really wipe. So, hey, Gina T. I think I'm really behind. Marissa, I assume it's Marissa because my real name is Marisa and it's spelled just like that, but with one S. And when people would always call me Marissa, my dad would go, Marissa has two S's. So that's when he started calling me Reese. Hi, Reese. First time catching you live. Well, we are loving it, babe, and welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm hoping that this earlier time helps some people be here with us that normally can't be here. Bakes with Butter says it's more color palette than pattern clash. The hat is good with the sweater. I need help with that. I watch Trini Woodall videos all the time. I love her and I love her makeup. And she talks about that, like patterns fighting with each other and then some patterns going together. I'm afraid of putting patterns together. I don't know how to do it, but when people do it, it looks amazing to me. I don't know. But for some reason, I was okay with this. And you are too. And I like that. Oh, Anita, do your lashes hit your lids when you blink? If so, that could be why. That could be. I don't know. Rocky Mountain High. Thanks for asking, my love. The shorter necklace is my new favorite thing. I got this not too long ago during a sale that they were having, which they never have sales. That's why I did it. And I caught this. They make small batch stuff. It's one of my favorite places in Charleston. And these are sapphires strung on silk with little spacers in between. And I love it so much. I haven't changed it up. Like I keep wearing it from a company called Theodosia, and they make the prettiest jewelry. Some of it's crazy expensive, so I can't go there with it. But this was amazing, and I just love it. I didn't think I was going to love it that much, but thank you for asking, Angel. Cat ACDC fan. I just ordered as fast skincare. Any thoughts? Never heard of it, Cat. Never heard of that, but thank you for your super chat, babe. God, speaking of noses, I see you guys talking about noses. Huxley damn near scared the ever living out of me. You guys, he's my only child. So it's, you got to take extra care. He comes home from wrestling last night and he's got like something stuffed up his nose and it won't stop bleeding. And he had blood all over his shirt. And I was like, what's going on? And he said he was wrestling practice and like he caught a shoulder and it hit. And I was like, do we need to go somewhere? Like, is it broken? And he was like, no, it feels fine. And it stopped bleeding, but God, he's becoming more and more of a boy. You guys, his birthday's next Friday. He's going to be 14. Isn't that sad, but also sweet? He's so good. He's such a good kid. I think we're going to do a live next Friday and celebrate his birthday Saturday because he doesn't get home till late from school and practice. And I thought, let's do a live and he can open some of his stuff. And then Saturday, I'm taking him. Has anybody heard of iFly? It's an indoor skydiving place. I bought a ticket for him last night. I booked it and he's really excited. So that's what we're going to do for part of the day. And he wants to go have lunch at his favorite Italian place. So we're going to do that. Barbara, let's see. How's your tat feeling? It's better. I switched from the tattoo butter the guy gave me and I started just lotioning it up, unscented lotion. It was too itchy. That butter wasn't doing anything, and I'm worried it's not healing well. Like it's all flaky now. So I've been putting on layers of lotion now to just keep it. When I do that, it doesn't itch. So it tells you it was dry. Barbara, thank you for your super chat. Lori, Plantamiro, Reese, I'm finally in a live. I love you for that, Lori. I'm so glad you're here. Love it. Lip stains are a good way to go. Lori, thank you for your super chat, my angel. Peter, really? Mac and cheese is something American? I kind of believe that though. In the Netherlands, I've never had it. You're not really missing anything. And I know people are going to be mad at me for that. It's okay. Like it's good. I have to usually salt the shit out of it. It's kind of boring. It depends on how it's made. But like some people are crazy about mac and cheese. It's just a bowl of carbs for me. And I can eat a few bites and then I got to stop or I'm just like, oh, it just puts me to sleep. Vanessa, thank you for your super sticker, Vanessa. Peace lady. I don't know about that, babe. Try a different shade. Try some different shades. You're late, but you made it. Oh, off work for Veterans Day, TCH. By the way, guys, it is tomorrow, I think, isn't it November 11th? I always celebrated Veterans Day. It was a big deal at the senior living place, of course, that I work. So I think it's like celebrated today. But it's tomorrow. I'm pretty sure November 11th is Veterans Day. And you guys, I want to show you a really cute picture of Fred because I will post this again. I post it every year. Let me see if I can find it really fast. If not, we'll move on with our lives. Well, here's one of them. You can't see it that well, but I bought him that Navy hat because Fred was in the Navy. He was in World War II. Isn't that cute? Look at how cute he is. He's so cute. I love Fred's face. But I bought him that Navy hat. And we always celebrate Veterans Day. I'm very grateful for all the men and women who fight for our country and have fought for our country. I'm very grateful for that. But I was trying to find, there's another. Obviously, I'm getting behind in the chat, and I hope you guys are okay with it. It's just, I'll catch up. but I get behind and there's nothing we can do about it, to be honest. Well, I don't know. There was another one that I always post for Veterans Day with Fred, but wish there was a way to like that's a cute one. That was cute. That doesn't have anything to do with Veterans Day, but that's just cute. Look at how sweet he is. Some of you don't probably know that story, and so you're like, "Who is this old man?" Guys, that's my husband that passed away, and he was super old. Well, anyway, I loved the senior living aspect of working because, um, speaking of senior living, this was one of my favorite residents, you guys. She lived to 101. She almost made it to her 102nd birthday. Her name is Viola. Her birthday was November 4th. She would be 103 like a week ago, but she fell. She would have kept going. She fell. Look at this beautiful lady. I loved her so much. Is she the cute look at her little sweater vest. She was 100 there. That was at 100. She was so cute. She would come down to get her mail, and she still walked and everything at 101. She came down at 101. I said, "How are you today, my angel Viola?" And she was like, "Well," she was like, "I feel like I'm getting weaker." She was like, "I don't know, but I feel like my age is taking a toll." And it was she meant it. She was so funny. And then she would say she was married 3 times, and she'd go, "Reese, I was married 3 times, but I didn't kill any of them." I love seniors, you guys. It was my favorite thing in the world to work with seniors. I loved them so much. Blake, I'm sorry I'm behind. What's Huxley's favorite candy or video games? Does he have any game consoles? He has an Xbox. That's all I know. Um, he loves football games. I know that. Like sports games, stuff like that. And then his favorite candy, God, what isn't his favorite candy? That little punk. He likes Snickers. He likes chocolate, so he likes Reese's peanut butter cups. Blakey, thank you for your super chat. That game, you guys, with Sterling and Aaron killed me. Hey, Jody, glad to join another live. I'm so glad that you're here with us. I love that Aaron posted it in just that little clip. Oh my god. Every time I watch it, I laugh again. That was so funny. So funny. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to skip ahead. I'm sorry to do this, but I got really behind and I'm gonna have to. Oh, hi, Purple Coconut. Take fur baby for a walk. Good for you. TCH, today's the observed day is a holiday as the holiday, but tomorrow is Veterans Day and parades and all. Love your love for seniors. Thank you for your super chat. Yeah, I knew tomorrow was officially Veterans Day because I just know that every year. We had so many World War II vets, and it was so special to me. At one time, we always did a veterans honored them and did a lunch and everything. And so we would take their picture every year. And there was one year that we had like 11 World War II vets. It was a huge deal. Fred was one of them. And by the way, guys, I worked in senior living and independent living. So it wasn't assisted, it wasn't anything like that. It was a purely, basically an apartment building for seniors. We didn't offer care. They had to like hire companies to do that themselves. So I just didn't want you to think it was creepy in a way, like, ooh, you met somebody in an assisted living. No, they come and go. They drove their own cars. We didn't have anything to do with that. It was just I worked in the back office. So there's a big difference. There's independent living where they need no help. They just kind of want to downsize from their house and move into an apartment, and they can hire help there, but like we don't offer it. And then there's assisted living where if you get usually they go from independent living to assisted, like if they have a bad fall and they can't care for themselves anymore, or sadly, some of them would get dementia really bad and skip assisted and go straight to like a memory care. And then there's long-term care where you're like bedridden and can't take care of yourself at all. So anyway, assisted living is also not so bad. It's just you get a little bit of assistance, but I didn't work in that. Lori plays Huxley is 14 on the 17th. Let's all send cards. Oh, that's so sweet, Lori. Thank you for that. You didn't have to do a super chat, Lori, but thank you. Amy Edge, thank you for your super sticker. Yes, John, Huxley did, and he loved every minute of that. John Shostowski, you guys. Oh, by the way, John, you sent me a game, didn't you? Oh, I opened something and did I dream it? No, I don't think so. You sent me something yesterday, I'm pretty sure, and I didn't reach it. Did I message you? Oh my God, yesterday was a blur because I got home so late. John, I'm pretty sure you sent me something. If you did, I'll reach out to you because I don't know that I feel like I'm in present time right now. But yes, thank you. He sends us stuff all the time, you guys, and he sent Huxley and I some big Hershey kisses because John's a little angel kiss. There was a fax machine, Barbara, and it was used properly. No one ever came in and threw it at me or tried to hit me over the head with it. Did I have a good relationship, Katri, with Fred's family? So Fred only had one child, and he does not live in town, and they did not get along. Fred was friends with, every time I went somewhere with Fred, anywhere public, I would hear people go, Fred Harley? Everybody knew him. He had friends everywhere he went. The only person that didn't like him was his son and the wife of the son. They were not on speaking terms at all when I met Fred, and I convinced Fred to go to them and meet them. They're very, very, very wealthy people, and they were very judgmental, very rude. Never helped in the years I was with Fred, never interested in talking to Fred. They sent him a Christmas card, I think twice. They sent him a birthday card once, never visited him. And when he died, I was married to him, but I didn't set up like his money to go to me. I never did all that. I didn't care. I just wanted Fred. So when he died, they hadn't talked to him in years. Within 24 hours, they filed for his life insurance, they filed for his pension, and they cleaned house. They took all of his money. So that answers your question. They're horrible people. These people were millionaires to begin with. And Jeff says to me, he's like, that's probably why they're millionaires, because they took his money. It was really crazy that they did that. It was horrible. And Jeff wanted me to fight that. And I just didn't want to. I am not money motivated. I never have been. I've always had the things I want. I buy the things I like. I don't make a ton of money. I sold my house years ago and paid off all my bills, paid off all my credit cards. I paid off my car. So any money that I make now, whether it be at my once a week job or I have a Poshmark where I sell stuff, I just use that to buy the things I want and I'm happy. But I did not give two shits about fighting for Fred's money. And he barely had any anyway. He didn't have a lot of money. He was at the end of his life. But he got a pension and Social Security, which all totaled like $1,700 a month. It wasn't a lot. And I always said when I had Fred and after he died, I got what I wanted. I wanted Fred. I got every possible gift you could ever have from a human being, which to me means any day, anytime more than money. I don't care. I never cared about that part of it. But it's insane to me when just the question you asked me when I think about it, how quickly the turnaround was that those people filed for his life insurance. You better believe they never called to check on him. Fred was in and out of the hospital many, many times when we were together. He was a veteran. He would go to the VA hospital. Never cared, never gave a shit. But boy, when he died, they wanted that life insurance and they got it. They got his life insurance. They got it. So it's also good to say that out loud because a lot of people get the idea, oh, you married a rich old man and took advantage of him, or you're a gold digger. Fred had no money when I met him. He was married, guys, for 72 years. Fred was married for 72 years. It was the most beautiful thing. I loved that about him. She passed away in a memory care. She had lost, I think she lost body functions. She was totally she by the time she was at the end, Fred told me that she would call him that guy. She didn't even know his name. Heartbreaking, horrible. I saw this all the time in senior living, and it is so hard to watch somebody go downhill. Imagine being married 72 years and watching them drift away. So, my point to that is at one point, I think Fred did have money. He sold his house, and I think he did have money, but memory care is $10,000 a month. That's the cheapest typically. That's not true. There's one that's 8,000 here in town. Fred had to pay for that for a long time, her in memory care. By the time Fred and I were together, and she had passed away years before Fred and I were together, he had no money left. He had no money left. He was barely making his rent. So it's I just want to clarify that too, that like I didn't cling on to some rich old dude. Um, and I didn't even get his life insurance and I was his wife. So it's a horrible situation. I really, really, really don't like Fred's son and daughter-in-law. She's still friends with me on Facebook. I think she maybe keeps tabs on me. I see on her Facebook they take cruises all the time and vacations, and they live in a gated country club community. I mean, these people are real wealth. Um, their daughter, he had one granddaughter. She's like 10 years older than me. She's real done up and thinks highly of herself. And when Fred died and I was planning his funeral, you guys, Fred's daughter-in-law called me. So this would be the mother of his granddaughter and said, "Can you push the funeral out a little longer? My daughter is in the Bahamas and she won't be able to make it." No joke. And I was like, "No, no," because she never cared about Fred, anyway, and never visited or called. So, no, I'm not gonna reschedule a funeral because she's in the Bahamas. So anyway, they're just an ugly, ugly group of people, and I really dislike them, but at the same time, I feel like I don't know if karma's real, but yeah, right there, Jane. I wouldn't trade places with these people any minute of any day. Money doesn't buy class. It doesn't. And looking at them, they look like very classy people. She's a very highly well-known realtor in Springfield. Um, they're class all the way. She wears very classy clothing. She's very polished. Um, but they're ugly. They're ugly, ugly people underneath it all. And that's that. I don't know why we went into that. Somebody asked me about it. I will say this, when people die, because I worked in senior living, when people die, you see the ugliest side of people, the worst possible sides of people. When Fred died, um, my parents even were like, you didn't like set it up to get his life insurance. You didn't, I didn't even get his car. Fred's car, I didn't do the is it called TOD? Something on death. I didn't get any of that stuff because I didn't think to go do it when we were married. I wasn't motivated to get Fred's things. So I didn't get his things. I didn't get his money and I didn't get his car. And that's perfectly okay. I wasn't upset about it. Other people were upset for me. They were like, "You've been taking care of him for years. You should get his life insurance." And I agreed, but they filed for that and they got it right away. So that's okay, guys. I have no regrets. Fred was everything to me. He was the greatest gift I will ever, ever, ever have, ever. So it's okay. It's no problem. Thank you. I've got words. I love these necklaces too. I really love pops of color. Um, and people like that, guys, there's a lot of people like that. Andrew Willis, can I ask you a question? Yes, of course you can. Tampa B man, money will allow me to buy plane tickets for you to visit me. So it's not always bad. Guys, I love Barbara. I'm going to go visit Barbara like in the spring, I think. We haven't talked about this, Barbara, but I'm thinking like after it warms up a little bit, I'm going to go for like a long weekend and hang out in Florida with Barbara. And I want to meet Aaron. And of course, I'm going to see Lori Plays. I love Lori. We'll probably all go to lunch and I would love that so much. So you're right. Money is a great thing, guys. I would love to have more money. I always think like, I've always said if I won the lottery, I would buy 2 things. I would get a Range Rover because I've always wanted one. I'd pack it in with, shelter dogs, so 3 things. And I would get a, swimming pool. I would get a built-in swimming pool to swim with the dogs because I like to swim with dogs. So I would do that. But other than that, I'm happy. I like having money. I like to be able to buy things I wanna buy. Who doesn't? But I mean, I'm not gonna fight people over it. I'm not gonna get weird when somebody dies. Take the money. It's, you wanna be ugly about it? I'm not gonna be that way. As a matter and like I say, they got his money, good for you. They didn't get Fred. I got Fred. And guess who's still with me? Fred. He's still here. So he's not going anywhere. And that's okay. Yes, Tim Harris, they did. They took full advantage. They knew it, and that's okay. Of course, Lori, you silly Sally. Yeah, you will definitely be visited when I come to Florida. Um, oh, Jess Frank, never message, but always watch. You've helped me through tough times with my MS. Thank you so much for being out here in the world, making us all feel like your friends. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be your friend, Jess. Thank you for sharing that with us. I love that about you. Peter, does the government not pay for dementia care? Our elderly get a state pension and that pays for the assisted care. Not here, my friend, especially memory care, dementia care. Um, no, they don't. Armina says, I think Fred has sent you all of us to shower with gifts and compliments to have your back and support you emotionally and financially. I think you're right about that, Armina, and you and I both know that. Thank you for saying that. I just feel so taken care of. So I don't worry about it. I don't even worry about dying. I'm not afraid of any of that. I know that Fred is with me. I know he's going to be with me. I just do. Yes, Stephanie. Fred had your heart. They got his money. Take the money by all means. I will never regret what I had with that man ever. Thank you for saying that. Raymond, who's in here, but he's not in here today, he said the most sweet thing to me and it made me cry. He said most, and I didn't think about this, and I should have being in senior living. He said most elderly people die a lonely death. A lot of them do. I've experienced that many, many times. They die a lonely death. And he said, Fred had you with him by his side, kissing his face, rubbing him, laying with him, talking to him. He said he went out like a king. And it just melted my heart. I was like, Raymond, I didn't think about it that way, that most people do die a lonely death. And I thought that was the sweetest thing that Fred went out like a king. He was a king. I picked his funeral song. If any of you have time to ever look it up, it's a beautiful song. And I picked it because the words really meant something to me about Fred. Well, there was more than one, but the main one that I chose was called Man of the Hour by Pearl Jam. And the words to that song and just the song, because Fred was the man of the hour for me. He was the man. So yes, he was a king. Oh, I think Fred loved his wife very much. He see it as responsibility. I think it's a mix of both. I think just because I know this living in senior living, I saw so many seniors as couples that would grow old, but one of them would totally have dementia. Then it does become a bit of also a responsibility. I mean, if they lose like Fred's wife, she lost all body functions and he was having to clean all that up all the time. I've seen it become very hard, very, very hard to take care of a person. And eventually you can't anymore. When you're a senior yourself, you've got to put them in some kind of assisted living. Eureka, does Jeff ever get jealous about how beautiful your relationship with Fred was? It seems like such a beautiful thing. If he does, I wouldn't know. Jeff is very supportive. Jeff was crazy about Fred. They were good friends. And Jeff always feels like Fred gifted me to him. Like he feels like, thank you, Fred, because you brought Reese to me. So no, Jeff is not, he doesn't get jealous. He's not really a jealous guy. He did say to me when I got this tattoo, because I have so many tattoos, almost all my tattoos are Fred. He said, when are you going to get one for me? And I said, when you're dead. You get you get a tattoo when you die, honey. I will honor you when you're dead. Might be a little morbid, but yeah, a lonely death and then the vultures circle. That's what happened. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, you guys. They filed for that life insurance so fast. I know, Lori. Raymond is so good with the words. Yes. I can see it, the video at the end. Look at that wink. My gosh, he loved you and knew you truly loved him. Thank you for saying that. I love that man so much. I don't even feel like he passed away. And that's thanks to you guys. I talk about him a lot. There was a picture actually that I wanted to show you guys because it's a holiday photo. Um, if we have time for me to find it. We were going to a holiday party and I just love this picture. It so shows how happy, like, here it is. Look at look at that. I loved that man so much and he loved me so much and he was so cute. And to be honest, you guys, if you want me to be real honest, I've said this before anyway. It's he was in his 90s. It's not like this was a sexual thing. He had no money. This wasn't a money thing. This was my best friend. That was just my very best friend. He was always there for me. He never, ever, ever let me talk badly about myself, ever. And he just lifted me up all the time. What do these tattoos say? He said this to me all the time. He would look at me and say, "I'm rooting for you." Out of nowhere, he would just say that. And then he would be sitting with me and he would say, "I'm on your side. You know that." It was like he didn't give me a chance to feel bad about myself. Fred lifted me all the time. And so it was just such a gift. And we spent every minute with each other and we held hands in our sleep. Like we did everything together. I just loved him so much. So it's like, take his money, take what little money he had left. If that's what makes you sleep at night, I sleep at night knowing that he's there in my dreams. So take his fucking money. I don't care. I never cared. I think it makes you look like a real terrible person, but that's maybe you'll be judged for that one day. Yeah, Keela, caregiver burnout is real. It is. Keela would know. Vanessa, I have so much love for you. Every time I learn a little more of your story, I see even more of your beautiful soul. Thank you for saying that. Jacqueline says, I know you've said previously that you have always liked older men. So did you exclusively date older men prior to Fred? No. Well, yes, but not that old. I always had boyfriends in my 20s that were like 8 years older, 8 or 9. I never, ever was with anybody that much older, that much of an age gap. Fred was the first person. Yes, Barbara had a wonderful mother. She's told me wonderful things. She moved back home to take care of her mom. Best mom ever, every minute. But you know what? She's so grateful for that, Barbara. Anna, question, how did the son get a copy of the death certificate for the life insurance? He didn't. He had him after his wife passed away, the life insurance policy transferred to the son. It was like a TOD thing. So Fred and I, here, if you want to know the real truth to that, this is the weirdest thing, and I'll just share it real quick. 3 to 4 weeks, about a month, give or take, before Fred died. Now remember, Fred died out of nowhere. I didn't know he was going to die. We were driving back from a chiropractic appointment, and he said in the car, I've got a life insurance policy. This was out of the blue. Okay. We'd been together for years. He says out of the blue, and I didn't know this. He goes, I've got a life insurance policy that I think I should transfer over to you. if and when I die. And I was like, okay, I don't know. I don't know how to do any of that, guys. I don't even know how to put air in my tires. I don't know how to do any of that. And he goes, here's what we need to do. Let's call. And so we called. I put the lady on speaker and I said, this is my husband and I'm speaking for him because Fred was very hard of hearing. And she said, okay, all you have to do is fill out a form and send it back. And I'll send you this form. You send it back and we'll just switch it out of the son's name to your new wife's name. Fine. 4 weeks later, Fred dies. Never got the form. Didn't get it. When they filed for the life insurance, his family, within 24 hours, I told my dad, my stepdad about it, who's really a businessman and good with stuff and just very, very, very intelligent. And he goes, no, you need to call. It was MetLife. He goes, you need to call MetLife and tell them what happened, that you didn't get the form. So I call MetLife. And they're like, let us look into this. They call me back and they said, we found it. We found the recorded call because they record the calls. They say they called and they said, we found that you had called. We know that you called. We see the evidence that you called. And she said, we'll send you a form. He said, unfortunately, she never sent it. And that's on us, but we're so sorry. And I was like, so his son gets it? And they were like, yeah, because we didn't get the form back and we never sent it. That's what happened. So that kind of follows up to your question. And that's okay. I mean, I was bummed about it, but it's okay. I mean, again, awful people. And I learned from it. I mean, Jeff doesn't have much money either. Um, Jeff's got some credit card debt pretty badly from his previous divorce. So I learned though, and I went and did my will. I got an attorney. Like I learned from Fred to have everything laid out more for me when I die, what I want everything to happen. So thank you. Nothing but love. You have me crying, Reese. That is a beautiful and real love story. I'll never forget it. I'd like to write a book about that. I'd love it to be a movie. I think Anthony Hopkins could play Fred because they both played piano. Guys, Fred played the piano for 90 years. He was an incredible piano player. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I didn't dye my hair in that picture. That was just my natural hair color. Thank you. Man of the Hour. That was one of the songs. You want to know his other funeral song? So Fred died. He died exactly at 9:00 on a Saturday night, April 20th. He was a piano man. The Billy Joel song, Piano Man, the first sentence, the lyrics are, it's 9:00 on a Saturday. Regular crowd shuffles in. That was the craziest thing to me, that he was a piano man and the song Piano Man said it's 9:00 on a Saturday. That's exactly when he died. So I also made that his funeral song. And that was hard to get through. Fred's funeral, I don't even remember it. I had my head in my lap and I was hysterical. I was crying so hard. That's right, Barbara. They're judged now. Yes. Thank you, Curious Cat. I'll carry him with me always, and I will. And for that reason, I'm not afraid of death. I'm just not. Fred told me before he died, he said, I'll wait for you. And I believe him. That's the truest love, Reese. I'm so happy you had each other. Caregiver burnout is so tough. I went through it with my dad. It's something we do because love conquers. Yeah. Yes. We were together for a few years, Charlotte. Where did we meet? We met so when I worked at the senior living place, I didn't have a job there. They didn't have anything open. Um, and I volunteered. So I volunteered there for the first 6 months on Sundays. They needed somebody on Sundays. So I volunteered, and that's where I met Fred. Now, again, I feel like people confuse that and think it's creepy. This was a apartment complex for 65 and over. It didn't have any care, didn't have any of that. We celebrated the veterans on Veterans Day, of course, but it wasn't a place where that would have crossed the line for me, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm very familiar with senior living as far as assisted and all the different steps. I didn't work in those. I just worked in independent, but that's where I met him. I mean, I truly feel like love is love, you know, obviously. He was 60 years older than me. I didn't see any of that. I didn't care. I still don't. Hi, Marcia. Good morning. I almost want to play something for you guys, a video of Fred, real quick. Anita, when I finally had to put my mom in memory care, I was at the point of resentment for caring for her. I feel guilty for that still, but I had to do for us both. Alzheimer's is a thief. Anita, thank you for your super chat, but that is so true. And don't feel guilty. It's so common, and I can't tell you not to feel a certain way, but know that you did what you had to do. I saw so many people. I worked in that senior living place for 5 years. I saw so many just gradually, and some it happened quick. You have to do that. It's for their safety too. You have to. You can't take care of somebody around the clock when it gets bad. Exactly. You got the important stuff. Money is hollow. Totally. Don't care. Didn't care. Still don't care. Um, oh, you lived in Kansas City, River Market area? I lived all over. There's a place somebody told me to go have breakfast at near the River Market called, oh my God, Homesteaders. Somebody told me that yesterday. You made me think of it. Sue L, thank you for your super chat, super sticker. Hey, Laura FM. I love hearing your pure, authentic, open love. Thank you. I'm talking about this authenticity tonight, late LA time. Wish you could jump on, but maybe too late for you. It might be, and I may not be home this evening. I'm still waiting to hear from Jeff on that, Laura, but I wouldn't be opposed to that sometime. Thank you for saying that, by the way. I really appreciate it. Guys, if I could leave you with anything, it would be, to me, love is where it's at. I don't care about fighting and arguing with people. I don't have any interest in that. Um, two people, just whether it's a friendship, if it's not a relationship, it doesn't matter. Just I love that feeling, that rush, that being in love with somebody. And I felt it all day long with Fred, and I still feel it. Yes, Tim. Fred had a lot of interesting stories. That's what the beauty. It's like, guys, go spend time with somebody that's old. That's the greatest generation, and we'll never have it back. I'm sorry, but we'll never see those kinds of people again. They're the most authentic, whole, full of wisdom people. Sit down. That's why I loved working there. That's why I volunteered there before I worked there. I didn't care about the money. I wanted to sit down and listen to their stories. They have so much time for you. They have all the patience in the world. They tell you things that you're like, wow, I never thought of that. Think of all the things they've seen in their decades of living. They've seen it all, they've heard it all, they're patient, they're fearless. I love old people. I think we don't give them enough respect. I love them so much. How old was Fred when he died? He was 95 years old. This year, he'll be 100. He would be 100. Just take the time. I think that's why also I say I'm attracted to old men. That's not true. I'm attracted to old women too, not in any kind of a weird way. When I see old people, I flock to them because I just feel safe. I feel comforted around them. They're so giving. They're just it. They're just the brightest stars on planet Earth, and they're not going to be around much longer. And guess what? Everybody you meet these days doesn't have time because they're doing this all day. Old people aren't like that. They want to listen to you. They want to hear your problems. They want to tell you how to work it out. They have so much wisdom. Thank you, Yadira. Thank you so much, babe. Um, okay, Keela. Love you, babe. I think I'm really behind again. Oh, no, I'm not. Gina, Marie, my God, Reese, I laughed so hard at the cellulite and watched it 3 times. What a joy that was to hear for everyone laughing so hard. I don't think anybody skipped laughing over that part. That was so funny. Oh, you're new? New England Coast. I'm new. I didn't know your story. You're a beautiful person in so many ways. Thank you. What a cute dog, too. I love that dog. Thank you for saying that. Annette Cruz, when's the next game night? There's nothing better than seeing the three of you on game night. You know, I'm glad you guys say that. If you go look at some of the comments, again, I focus on the bad. Some people were like, I really don't like the three of these together. Did you see how many people called me a bitch that night? They were like, Reese, somebody was like, you're so bossy. And I was like, really? Like, I guess you can't please everybody. That's just where that's at. Yes, Lori, I just love old people. When is the next game night? Don't know. That's always up to Aaron. Aaron flies by the seat of his pants. He doesn't ever have an agenda that he plans out. So I don't know. Hopefully next week. Oh my God, Plato, that is profound. The older people and Fred gave you everything you didn't receive from your own father, and then some. Fred gave me so much love. I felt showered all the time, all the time. And guess what? It doesn't take money to accomplish that. And he didn't have much. So our favorite thing to do was cost nothing. We would go to a park that was close to our house. And we loved to do this. We did this like 3 or 4 nights a week. We would park the car and sit and hold hands at sunset, and we would watch all the deer come out. We loved doing that. Every time I drive by that park, I cry still because we did that once on Christmas. We went there on Christmas night, and there were so many deer, and I'll never forget that memory. And it was free. And we never took a vacation together. We didn't spend that kind of money. We just really enjoyed each other's company. Fred, I told you guys this before. Fred had this group, this lunch group. He was in a lot of groups. He accomplished so much. Fred was so social. He was in this lunch group every Friday, and Jeff goes every Friday. That's where Jeff is right now. And he would go every Friday for years. He knew these men for years. And when we started getting together, I would tell him, go to your lunch group, go, that your friends are going to hate me, Fred, like go. And he would go, nope, I'd rather be with you. And he said that to me every week. And it shocked me. It's not like we were getting, in the sack or something. It's not like we were sexual. We weren't. He was 95. We just wanted to be with each other. We literally just wanted to be together. We would sometimes go to a movie, sometimes go out to eat, but we really just spent time together at home or going to the park. We took walks. But he would say that every week. He'd go, been there, done that, honey. I'd rather be with you. And it was just like, I guess that does make sense. That did kind of fulfill something that I wanted from my own dad. Never thought about that till just now. Having a man that put everything to the side and cherished me, that meant so much to me. It meant so much. And I didn't ask Fred to be that way. He just was that way. He was exactly what I needed at that point in my life. He helped me to step away from Scientology, and I'll never forget it. And so it's like, take his money. I don't care about the money. I'm not looking back going, he left me so much money and I'm just so happy to be here, you guys. No, I didn't get any money. And you know what? I don't care. I would rather be poor and homeless. I don't care. I got everything I needed from him. I got everything I'm going to need until I see him again one day. And I think I will. I really do. I don't know what happens when you die, but I feel him here with me now. So I have hope. Mara Mallow. Hey, friend, really needed you and this particular topic today. You're a beautiful soul. Thank you. Thank you so much. Fa la 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 la. I used to work with a 98-year-old man. We talked all the time and realized we were both at the same small opera house in New York City, 50 years apart. That's so cool. Oh my God, I bet he was amazing. Thank you for your super chat. There will always be bad comments. I agree. Well, thank you, Nasty Nathaniel. Oh my God, Anita, my laugh. I was kind of embarrassed when I went back and listened to that. My laugh sounds like Canadian geese flying over your house. You'll never think of it again a different way. My laugh, I've never liked my laugh. It's not good. My sister has the same laugh, though. I love that about her. Yeah, I love it. People don't get your dry sense of humor. That's what it is. People don't. Jeff is one of them. He doesn't ever get it. And he thinks like I'm being mean. And it's so annoying because it'll be such a good joke and it'll be good dry humor. And Jeff will be like, And he'll like pout. And I'm like, that was a joke. Like anybody else would have gotten that. And you're like sitting there sulking. I hate it. Jeffrey. Yes, Jarrett. See, one of my few regrets in life, not sitting down more with my grandpa before he passed. You guys, if you have somebody in your life, take the time. Take the time. They're amazing. And if you don't, and you've got the time, I would go to a senior living place and sit and chat with people because some of them have no family, none. And that's really hard to witness. Cat ACDC fan. I'm a caretaker and I visit a 97-year-old lady. She's from Mississippi and has wonderful stories. I love stopping by her place. Still lives on her own. Oh my God, is that amazing? Jeff's mom is 96. She still works 3 days a week, lives in her house. She's always up on a ladder cleaning shit out in the garage. Her sister is 101. 101. She lives in Iowa in her same house. And Jeff said his mom just went to visit her last week. She was in the basement carrying laundry down to do laundry. 101. People amaze me. I love old people. I love them. People aren't like that today. They're just not as tough. Aaron, when your butt starts to look like it has little holes in it. Oh my God, Aaron is the most ridiculous. He is so hilarious. He is so funny. Steph, paying full attention to Reese's voice and not what I'm buying in the supermarket. Lord knows what I've got for dinner for the next week. That's hilarious, Steph. Lisa, hey, Lise. Took care of my mom for 12 years when I was a single parent, helped me raise my girls. She was a joy. Memories watching old films, her listening, and her sweet personality. We'll cherish them forever. Forever. Thank you for your super chat. It's like, take all the money in the world. And I want to say this too. Those memories of Fred, all the money in the world couldn't buy back those days. So I'll take the memories. I'll take what I had with him. Like, don't care. I just don't care. It's just not a thing for me. Do I love being able to have money and spend it? Sure. Have I been super poor? Yeah, I'll take the money. I would rather have money and make money for myself. But I'm not going to take it by taking advantage of people and stealing it basically from them when they die or marrying someone for it. I just won't ever do that. But yeah, do I want to make money? Of course I do. Of course I do. Thank you, Gina Marie. Okay, good night, decoding cults. Oh my God, Stephanie, thank you for saying that. Hi, Judy Kaufman. She says, we can see how much you see Fred's love as the most precious gift. Every time you talk about him, you glow. I appreciate that. I think I'm more red now because I've been crying talking about. I get real flushed when I talk about him because I'm so much better than I used to be. I used to not be able to even talk about Fred and I would just lose it and start crying. But I don't feel that way as much now. I just feel the protection. I just feel the love. But sometimes, yeah, it still really gets to me. I'll have to. I celebrate his birthday every year, and this year will be next year. I guess I should say he would be 100 in 2024. I'll have to celebrate for sure. We all will. Let's all do it. Yes, Purple Groovy. Fred was a really good kisser, and he had all of his teeth. That was kind of important to me. Not all people in their 90s, they have dentures typically. Fred did not. Fred had all of his teeth, and I loved his teeth. I loved his teeth. Yeah, he was a very good kisser. Very good kisser. Fred was super sexy. I say it wasn't sexual. Obviously, he was 95. He couldn't perform, but oh my God, everything. I mean, he definitely treated me like his wife. He was super handsy and he would kiss me all the time and he would tell me how much he loved me. That's all I needed. I didn't need to have sex. Like I just loved how much he just consumed me. It was a beautiful thing. Oh my God, Josefino. Reese, it wasn't the sound of your laugh. It was you losing control of yourself. Oh, I really thought I was going to faint for a minute. If you look at my eyes, I was looking and it looked like I was almost going to faint. I was so out of breath that my stomach hurt so bad from laughing. That's hilarious. That's what Jeff calls me all the time. And it is such an old man. It's such a boomer thing. And he doesn't realize it. He just does it. Jeff, I almost want to get a tattoo of that. Jeff all the time calls me a silly goose. And it's just so funny to me. It just makes me think of an old man. Fred always called me Peaches. I thought that was cute. He never called me that. But Jeff will be like, you silly goose. And he means it. It's so funny. I laugh every time he does it. It's just funny to me. I'm like, you are such a dad. You silly goose. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Oh, hey, Maggot. Glad you're here. Who said hi to me? Deborah. Welcome, babe. Tony Suter, my laugh. Oh man, it's not good. You know, Sterling's laugh was pretty funny too. Do you guys notice he has a very quiet laugh? He has quiet sex, apparently. He has a quiet laugh too. It was very like, like it was just like super cute and quiet, dainty little laugh. Oh my God, that golf ball play. Yvonne, my laugh, go back and listen. Listen to Aaron's little clip. It sounds like Canadian geese. It's like, it's awful. Oh man. My sister has the exact same laugh, and I never get to see her. But if you put us in the same room and something's funny, we both have the same laugh. And I love that about her. I love because I didn't grow up with her much and I don't know her that well. So it's funny to me when you put us in a room together, you can tell we're like came from the same something, like we have the same laugh. Ace and K, welcome. Greetings from Germany. That's awesome. I do too, Wendy. I love how I bring out Aaron's silly side. I think that's so true. Aaron's the silly goose. Candace, what is guffaw? That kind of laugh is a guffaw. I about peed my pants when you broke into that laugh. Oh man. Teaching with Tula. Hi, Reese. Enjoy your show so much. You bring me great joy. I'm so glad. I don't recognize you, so welcome. Josefino, I am over 60 and my husband is 74. Vietnam vet and sick as a dog, but works construction. He still does at 74. I do easy bookkeeping and admin. We aren't well off just making it. The real gift is all my kids love me and grandkids. Oh, God. I'm sorry he's sick. Please tell him thank you for his service because tomorrow is officially Veterans Day, but we thank him every day for that. I do feel sad that he still has to. That's the thing, too, guys. Older people, seniors who are needing to retire are not. So you need to think about that too. I think about that. I'm like, I need to like really have some sort of a retirement fund. This poor guy has to do construction at 74. He's probably worn out. That's horrible. Thank you for your super chat. Courtney G, you say silly goose to your husband. I think it's so cute. It's so cute when Jeff does it because he doesn't mean anything by it. He's not like trying to be funny. It's just, I don't know why. It's just a weird thing. He'll be like, you silly goose. I'm like, oh my God, Jeff, I'm your wife. It's so funny that you call me that. Joni Cummings is here. Hi, Joni. Oh my God. You guys are so fun today. Isn't this fun? I love that we don't have a topic. I'm so loving this. I have my coffee. Are you guys loving this? Because I love this. I love talking to you guys. You love my style. Thank you, jackass. I hope Aaron finds out you said Sterling has a dainty laugh. He does. Go back and watch it. He's like, it's like this sad little dainty laugh. Bye, Alana. Love you, babe. Oh, Bridget, you're late. That's okay. We're just glad you're here. Sterling's laugh, rain virus. I busted out in the loudest laugh and then laughed harder because that is how I do sexy time. What? Do you have quiet? Oh, you guys are quiet? You both are? You and Sterling? Chicky J, cute. Hi from Ontario. Ontario? How do you say that? I say Ontario. Leandra Espinosa. Hey, Reese. Thanks for bringing us some joy. Happy to be here. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Okay, Rhonda. Bye, babe. Yeah, witness. We don't need no stinking topics. I'm really enjoying the note. I like it. Yeah, Rocky Mountain High. Love the freestyle chats. Just what I needed. I don't want to stick to a topic. It's more fun to just go where it goes. It's just more natural to me. But I am looking more red and shiny. But remember, guys, remember for those of you that weren't here before, I've got oil on. It's meant to be that way. Oh my God, that sounds good. Bridget, I'm about to fix some white chocolate peppermint mocha coffee. I love peppermint and chocolate. I love orange and chocolate more than that. As a matter of fact, Lady BB, is she in here? She sent me chocolate oranges yesterday. Remember how much I said I love those? She sent me the Terry's brand ones. I have to be honest, I already ate one of them. So thank you for that, Lady BB. I need to text you back. But I feel like I need more. I want to know where you ordered those because I need to order some. They're amazing. They're so good. I know I always feel funny, Sarah, when I say it. I'm like, thank you, jackass. It's her name. Aw, Lucy Victoria. Hi, good evening. I'm sitting here drawing, doing art, listening to you, Reese. I love that, Lucy. You're awfully cute. Look at your picture. Noah, binging SBTV content during work, first time catching a live, loving all the content, such warm, friendly environment. Noah, totally. I'm glad you're here. Oh my God, rain virus. Me too. I laugh loud and I do sex loud. So do I. I'm not quiet about either one. Yes, OBG Foster. That's our new thing. Seinfeld time. I didn't watch Seinfeld, but the other day when we did a live, somebody said my channel is like Seinfeld. There's no topic. It's about nothing. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, but it feels like a good thing to me. I know, Beachcomber. Sterling's laugh is up there with things I love about Sterling. We're going to do a live on Sunday, by the way. Hoping to keep that up. Yes, Jackass. Chocolate oranges are so good. It's like, I think it might be my favorite thing. Well, that's not true. John Shastowski sent me fudge and it was pretty. I love fudge. I love fudge. But I also love a chocolate orange. Turtle Tutor. Love you in your lives. Love you back, babe. Thank you. Has anybody, I don't drink a lot of coffee anymore. Jeff's a coffee snob. Has anybody had coffee from Bones Coffee? Jeff orders it and this is his favorite. And I made myself a cup and it smells so good and it tastes really good. It's called Highland Grog. They had, I think, I also love cinnamon, anything cinnamon flavored. So they had a cinnamon one that he ordered for me and it was good, but this is a Highland Grog and it is also really good. Love it. Where's um she was on at the beginning of the channel. She's sleeping. And I kind of don't want to hold her right now because I'm enjoying my coffee. That kitchen witch, Suzanne, that is the cutest name. Reese's live stream getting me through the workday without screaming at anyone. Thank you. I'm so happy. Please try to keep that to a minimum. Don't scream at anyone if you can help it, Suzanne. Dark chocolate raspberry, Yvonne, you're kind of alone there. I don't like dark chocolate. I think I'm behind, guys, so give me a second to check up. Bones Coffee, yeah, Jeff loves Bones Coffee. I don't have any merch going yet. Jeff's looking into that fourth wall, which is, I think Keela was kind of telling us to go that route. And Lori, of course, knows what to do. We do need to get some in the manger merch. I don't want to say her name. It'll wake her up. And she is passed out. Yes, I love Uranus fudge. John sent me some. Tampa Bay man, I quit coffee in May and I only drink it now if I feel like it. And so I think I've had 4 cups since May. I don't drink it much anymore. I do love a good chai though. I will make chai at home. I like tea. Make it make sense. Happy Friday, Ray's been listening in and crying, then laughing. Posting on Posh for 2 days. I need to know your Posh handle right now, please, so I can follow you. Love you, babe. I hate hazelnut anything, Julie. Jeff likes hazelnut too. I can't do it. I don't like the taste of hazelnut. And I don't drink I don't put sugar in my coffee, but I like it sweetened, so I bought monk fruit, and it's apparently, like, doesn't spike your sugar if you're diabetic, and it tastes like sugar to me. It sweetens things up. Yeah, Barbara and I will have tea when I come visit Barbara. Whose birthday? Is today Witness's birthday? Oh my god, Witness! Happy birthday, babe. God, look at your dearest hair. Jealous. Wish I had hair like that. Um, guys, it's Witness's birthday. Happy birthday, babe. We love you in here. Witness has been around. Oh, look at that. 56 around the sun. I love that. Witness has been around since the beginning. I love Witness. We hope you have a wonderful birthday on this Friday. A lot of tea drinkers. You know, I had green tea once, Asen, and it made me poop a lot. And I haven't had it since, and I'm afraid to drink it because, like, it really made me have to poop. So, and that was years ago. Maybe I should try it again. I was addicted to coffee. I drank it every day, and now I just drink it when I feel like drinking it. It doesn't sound good to me all the time. I don't love, like right now, I don't love the aftertaste of coffee in my mouth. Um, Barbara, I don't like apple cider vinegar, but that's because I grew up on CalMag in the Church of Scientology and it had that in it and it was awful. So I don't love apple cider vinegar. Oh my God. Rhonda, I don't eat chocolate covered oranges, although I probably would. I've never had that. I'm talking about those chocolate oranges that come out like around the holidays. Oh my God. They're so good. Oh, they're so good. I need more. Yeah, Vanessa Calmag. Gross. I grew up on that stuff. Um, oh, Carrie, I would love to teach you an easy way to do eyeliner on top lid foolproof. Okay, well, I need to know. Can you send me a video or something, Carrie? Because I need Carrie is really cute. Look how cute she is. Oh my God, of course she knows how to do it. Cow Mag. It's Cow Mag, Rhonda. It's a Scientology. Well, it's not a Scientology thing, but L. Ron Hubbard had a specific formula, calcium magnesium drink, and I don't even remember how you put it together, but it's really gross. It's so hard to drink, and we were forced to drink it when we were little. They really forced it on me when I was in the cadet org. Jackass, get yourself some chocolate oranges, please. They're so good. If anybody figures out where to order them from, please tell me because I'd love to get some. Um, Helen, what is cellulite actually, Reese? It's little dimples on your skin, I guess. I don't have any yet, but yeah, Rhonda, CalMag is calcium magnesium drink. Anita, you can help with merch too. So a couple of people have reached out saying they can help with merch. The only thing is Keela told me, and I don't know the difference here, but Keela said using fourth wall is best because what did she say? Fourth wall is best. You don't have to keep inventory. They make it and ship it as soon as it's ordered. Use fourth wall. That's all I know. That's what I know. But I know that about you, Anita. I know. And I'm not saying no, Anita. I'm just saying I don't know anything about it. I'm just not educated at all. What? Trader Joe's? Does Trader Joe's have chocolate oranges, Melissa? I need to know. Terry's are really good, that brand, but I can check out Trader Joe's. I just don't have one near me, but I do like Trader Joe's. I don't love Trader Joe's. Some people are addicted to Trader Joe's, and I don't understand that. They don't even have a freaking deli. I like Whole Foods and other grocery stores. Yvonne, you've got to get one. It's just a solid chocolate thing, and it looks like an orange. You have to like crack it and break it, and it peels off like orange peels. but it's chocolate orange flavored. It'll change your damn life, and it is worth having diabetes for. You have some there, Moonage Daydream? Okay, well, you're on the other side of the world. Does anybody know where they are in America? I need some. I need more. They're so good. I'm gonna gain weight this holiday. I already can feel it. Speaking of holidays, I need to talk to you about something. Oh, Amazon has them. This is the first time. Do you think this is? I want to ask you guys something. Do you think this is a Scientology? Like this is what's going on with my life right now, coming out of the church. I've lived this house. I think this will be the third year in this house. Um, I love this house. The upstairs has 20-foot ceilings. Do we have a world market? Yeah, actually, really close to my house, Steph. I'll go there. This house has 20-foot ceilings upstairs, and I love that. I'll give you an example. Not like you care that much, but I love this. This is a picture I took of Huxley on Halloween. Like that's him standing in our living room, and see how high the ceilings are and those tall the picture windows. I love that. It just makes the room feel bigger. It makes you feel like you have more space. Okay, great. What I'm saying is that's so nice to have a tall Christmas tree. It just looks so pretty. I love Christmas time, and I love putting up a big Christmas tree. We have one. We bought one years ago. I'm not into it this year. This is the first time this has happened. I don't feel like it. And I'm wondering if it's like unchecked depression there, like because of what's going on, how I've lost all my family. I don't know. But I'm always into it. I'm like, yay, let's get out the decorations. I usually do it like the day after Halloween. I'm one of those people. I'm like, I want to have it up because by the time Christmas is over, by January 1st, I'm done. Take it down. I want it down. I'm like, I'm done. But usually that's how I am. And I'm not feeling it this year. I'm just not feeling it. I don't want to put the tree up. Now I'm going to, but I even said that to Jeff, and Jeff loves Christmas. And he said the same thing last night. He goes, I'm not really feeling it either. You know why? I think because today is already November 10th. It's like flying by, and I already feel like I'm late to the party. And I'm like, I'm just not into it. I don't want to. I have so many Christmas decorations down here in the basement. And I'm like, I don't want to carry them up the stairs. I don't feel like doing it. How come? Guys, it's concerning, and I thought I should tell you as my friends. Are you guys worried? Um, okay. Unindoctrinated. That's what I wanted to hear. It sounds normal, Reese. You've had a huge life change. Is that where we're at? Is that why? I'm just not into it. And I'm always into it. I love putting the tree in front of those big windows. We have big windows on the other side that you didn't even see in that picture. And I put the tree in where the windows are, and we've got a million ornaments. And I like putting up all my little, Christmassy ornament, like knick-knack things all over the house. Yes, Barbara, you better get your ass in gear, girl. You're cooking Thanksgiving for almost 30. I wish I could be there. I bet you make an amazing Thanksgiving dinner. You and Marilyn Honig. I just don't feel like it. And I feel bad about that. I feel really bad about it. I need to get my ass in gear for Huxley. It might be because you're concentrating on Huxley's birthday party and Thanksgiving, maybe after Thanksgiving. I know, but then it's too late. I like to have my tree up for like 2 months. I know. Bo Beats, I think it's actually positive. You're placing more value on friends and your son and Jeff rather than things. Bo Beats, I think you're right about that. Ever since I had that therapy on Monday, and then we had therapy together here on Monday about things, I haven't been putting as much attention on things. It's interesting. I thought about that this morning, Bo, and I'm glad you brought it up. I haven't been feeling so like, ooh, I got to get online and look at the sales and see what plan my route for Black Friday. I haven't been feeling that way as much. Now, so give it time. I'm sure it will come around. I'm sure by Sunday I'll probably be back at it. But really, Sharon, you were feeling that way because you didn't put up a tree or anything else. Joan, why are you very concerned? I'm very concerned about you, Joan. The fact that you said very concerns me. If you would have said, I'm concerned, That's mild, but very concerned took it to a deep part. It's serious. If I put up my tree, I'll feel better. I think it's just the freaking agony of putting it up. It's such a tall tree because we have those 20-foot ceilings. I think it's like a 15-foot freaking tree. And so I can't do it by myself. And Jeff's lazy as shit when it comes to stuff like that. Jeff is not good. I'm just going to put it out there. Jeff is not like a handyman. He's not like, let's carry this stuff up the stairs and put it together. I have to ask Jeff like 14 times to do shit over and over, and it gets old. And so it's like, I don't really want to do it because I know I'll be doing it by myself. Now, Huxley, he'll jump right in. I don't even usually have to ask him for help. He's like, what do you need, mom? Best child ever. If Huxley wants to live with me the rest of his life, I will never kick him out. He is so responsible. He's so wonderful. You guys know this. So that's okay, which he won't live with me forever. He's ready to move out at 18. He wants to go to college and he wants to get the hell out. I get it. He wants to start life, but I'm just saying he's the opposite. Am I being too long-winded about this? Yeah, Lori, Bones Coffee, it is good. I mean, Jeff is a coffee snoot. Uh, the Cinnabon is really good. Don't get the carrot cake. It sucked. Highland Grog is so good. Jeff bought some Caribbean one, but I haven't tried it. He drinks coffee throughout the day while he's programming, so he would know more. And maybe we should do a live with Jeff. Do you guys want to do that sometime soon? Bo Beats, you're so cute. I actually choose to think that you want to spend more time with us. We're more important. I do feel that way, Bo. You are on the same page as me, girl. I definitely want to spend. That's why I'm so when I talk to you guys now, because I'm like, I want to talk to everybody. I'm so excited to talk to you guys. So Bo, you definitely hit it, girl. You're absolutely right. Yeah, Highland Grog is so good. I have a tiny bit left in here and it smells so good. Bones Coffee, I don't think you can get it on Amazon, but check. I don't know. Jeff orders it directly. They just ship it to us. At one point, he got on their like monthly shipment. I was like, no, 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 no. It was like 3 bags a month and it was starting to stack up because I quit drinking coffee. And I was like, stop the auto ship, Jeffrey. And he actually listened to me for once and he did. Okay, Sharon, we'll do a live with Jeff. Yeah, let's have a Christmas party. I think I'm going to hop on Thanksgiving and just say happy Thanksgiving to everyone and have Huxley get on. Urgent. Why don't you talk with Hux about it? Your Christmas? I talk to Huxley about everything. It's not, make it make sense. It's not super flavored though. I'm with you. I don't like flavored tea much either. I mean, I like a peppermint tea, but I don't like peach tea or anything weird like that. A song request? Yeah, Man of the Hour, Fred's Funeral Song by Pearl Jam. I wish that too. Where'd she go? Marie, I wish we could all be there to help you decorate for Christmas. I want all of you in my home. Now I say that, please don't like break in and try to kill me, but wouldn't it be fun? Wouldn't it be fun for all of us to get together? I think that would be so fun. I love World Market stuff. Their coffee, wine, and food section are amazing. Why don't I go there more? There is a World Market like 6 minutes from my house. I never go. I need to go more. Every time I go, I'm like, why don't I come here? I like their bathroom section. They have really cute soaps and towels and rugs. Julie, a Christmas party with Reese would be fun. That's an understatement. We would have so much fun. Lorne Lurks, you're late. Missed you lately. Cat has been injured and is causing a headache. I'm so sorry, babe. I hope your cat's getting better. Ugly sweater party. Jeff has an ugly sweater for Christmas that lights up. It's really cute on him. Yes. Lumen, I would love for all of us to have a nice big Thanksgiving. Carol says, thank you, Reese, for all the uplifting conversation and for sharing. You are a bright spot in the day and your chat is amazing. Carol, I couldn't agree with you more. Thank you. I love our chat so much. Like, I love it. I hope it grows. I say this every time. By the way, guys, make sure you're subscribed while we're on talking. Everybody that's here, please make sure because I'm losing them again. I hate this. I am getting really close to 15,000. Now, it's not about the numbers. Like I say, it's quality, not quantity. But I still think it'd be fun to get to 15,000. I think that would be really special. So maybe we could do that. Make sure you're freaking subscribed because I don't want you guys to leave me intentionally unless you want to. Sarah Wynn, mostly just listening, trying to get things done. But Reese keeps talking about things I want to comment on. I almost tripped over my cat running to my computer, and now I forgot what I wanted to say. You are hilarious. Audrey, there's my Parisian friend. Happy to catch you live, babe. I think I answered you last night, Audrey, but I can't remember. I love Audrey. She lives in France. Beau farted. That's awful. Ooh, that's ripe. Ooh, I hope that dissipates quickly. Let's use some of these game cards. It's really bad. He doesn't usually fart. That's really awful. Ooh, God. Okay. I know. I hope things are better for her cat. Oh, retired wine. Hey, babe. I'm so glad you're here. But yeah, everybody. Well, thank you, Lorne Larks. I wear hats when it's bad hair day. I'm going to wash my hair tomorrow. By the way, guys, tomorrow I'm going on a date with Jeffrey. He used to take me on dates when we were first together. And like we still go on dates, but he wouldn't even tell me where we were going. He would just like take control, make the reservation. That's the kind of man I like, by the way. Like, don't even ask me. I like it when you just, not true. I like to have a voice, but like, I like it when you just take charge in some aspects. And I was like, when are you going to take me on a date? And he was like, I don't know. You want to go Saturday? And I was like, I'd love that. And he was like, where do you want to go? I was like, the old Jeff wouldn't have even asked me this. He would have already made a reservation and been like, get dressed up, babe. I'm taking you out Saturday. Why doesn't he do that anymore? So then like 10 minutes later, I walked away and I hear Jeff and he's like, He's like, can you put us at our favorite table in the jazz club, please? It was hilarious. So he did create a date for us, and we're going to the place where we first went on a date. And we're going to have Clint, our favorite server. That stinks still. It's awful. Anna, you're cute, girl. I caught a live, always on the replay crew. Reese, please be you always. You are so relatable. Next trivia session, just do the same format at the end of the last trivia. I agree. Do you guys prefer that, by the way? Anna, love to see you in here, babe. And thank you for always being on the replay crew, by the way. Do you guys prefer that? Do you prefer the trivia that we were doing where we just were guessing words? Because I thought that was so fun. Red Tar for me. Lori Land in Idaho, checking in on the live stream. Love, my little snacky princess. That's so cute. Thank you for your super chat, my love. Purple Groovy. He's still farting because it's really bad. I'm going to have to do something about it. Let me just make a little fan here. My God, it's especially rancid. Oh, God. Oh, hi, Katie Pie. You're so cute. You were so funny the other night in the live on game night. Okay, so yeah, let's do a little quick thing, even though there's not like a million of us in here. Who liked the thing that we did more at the end? See, I thought the trivia got boring. Like, it's fun, but I also wish we had a trivia that was more pop culture, which somebody did send me something. That was it. John Szyskowski. He sent me that. That was it, John. Are you still in here? Probably not. John sent me some pop culture Trivial Pursuit. I love John Szyskowski. I love him. So that would be more fun. We needed a more fun trivia. Yeah, Sarah Bennett says she loved the trivia where we were all just guessing. Lori says, and Aaron gets less frustrated with the word guessing. Aaron was annoyed though throughout a lot of that, and I thought that was hilarious. And I kept pointing it out. I was like, Aaron's in such a good mood tonight. By the way, I don't know much about it, but in case you want to look into it, sometime your rising sign is Gemini. Bo, I know nothing about it. Maybe you can message me about that, Bo, because I want to know more. Yeah, make it make sense was word guessing. You wrote areola. You were so funny. Oh my god, Sterling drawing out a boob, by the way, that was so hilarious, you guys. It was such a fun night. It's funny to me how many people after were like, "You guys are bad together, like, the dynamic isn't great, Reese is a bitch." I was like, "Okay, well, then why are you watching it? Get out." Everyone send some candles to Reese. They're starting to burn down. Yeah, I need something. I need to get a tall fan in here. I do love mint and chocolate together too, Eclectric Rocker. Thank you for pointing that out. I did like that game more where we had to guess the word. Now, it's stupid when the word is stupid though. Like, oh my God, Aaron and Sterling, those little dumb bums, they gave me the word dog. Weren't they like, it's the opposite of cat? I was like, this is stupid and not funny. It's fun. Like Sterling was spicing it up, and I appreciated that. I think that's when it's more fun. Or it doesn't have to be. Yes, John, you did, and you're still in here, John. I love you for that. Thank you. I just hadn't messaged you yet. John is on it. Whenever I really need something, I feel like for the chats, John sends me stuff and I love him. I really do love that man. Thank you, John. Is it possible to see Fred at the beginning and end? I feel like I need a little more Fred. Sure. And Steph, Moonage Daydream, is the one who makes all that for me. She made the outro and she's amazing. And she's waiting on me to send her another Fred video. So yes, I think that's a great idea. As you guys know, I don't even know how to create a thumbnail. So Jeff's like, you need to post some shorts. I'm like, what are shorts? I don't know how to do any of that. I've never played Pictionary, Lori. I know. Why do people bother to make shitty comments? It's like, yeah, you can leave. Like, you don't have to be here. I don't know if you knew. Yeah, John, by decade. I'm really excited about this. Debbie Green, first time commenting in live, watch replay of video, and I laughed so hard I peed myself. So many of us on planet Earth pissed ourselves that night, and I love it. We all have that in common. We had no bladder control that night. Debbie, welcome. John is so generous, Lori. You have no idea. John, I don't know anything about him. I don't know what he does, but I know he's a very special man. That's all I know. Aaron's laugh is hilarious. He got so red. Okay, witness, I'll let her know that she can read your tarot anytime. I think that's a great idea. She looks like a person that should do that. John is all over it, Barbara. You knew it. I knew it. I agree, Anna. It gives a little bit of a mental health break for the creators and the viewers. Yeah. It's like, let's just do a once a week trivia thing. It's just fun. We all loosen up. Lord knows sometimes Aaron needs some loosening up. That man is really good at what he does, but he takes on some of the really heavy stuff, and we need to loosen him up sometimes. Uh, Trayan, Trey N444. You're very authentic, Reese. Love your vibe. Well, thanks, babe. I don't recognize you, so welcome. Claire B. You never catch a live? I'm so glad. We're going to do earlier lives like this sometimes. I think you guys are up for it. I think we should. Just catching up. Oh, Lisa NJ, you're a new subscriber. Guys, we're so excited. Lisa's new here. Lisa, welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Please don't leave us. Oh man, they were so funny the other night. Those guys are so hilarious. And I'm looking forward to something on Sunday with Sterling. I really enjoy talking to him. Oh, Lorny, he's too cute for gaming. I'll be sure to tell him. You can't be a part of game night anymore, Sterling. You're too cute. You just have your teeth are too nice for a game. Oh my God. Is there something wrong with my dog? He never farts like this. It's really bad. Do I need to be worried? Holy shit. John, I'm using some of your pub trivia. This is terrible. This is really bad. Holy crap. I think he ate something yesterday in the yard because he threw up yesterday and he never throws up. So it's probably he's processing through something and it's awful and I have to pay for it. Oh my God, Melissa S. You and everybody else, I still am laughing. When I go back and watch it, I laugh again. I don't know, Bridget. He ate something in the yard yesterday. I saw him do it and then he puked. What did I feed him? Dog food. I don't give Bo anything but dog food. And then he gets once a day, I give him in the mornings one of his bones. Like he gets a bone that he chews on for like 20 minutes. Yeah, I think he ate something bad, which I worry about because people say that the PIs kill dogs. So then when I see him eat something in the yard, it freaks me out. No, I do not feed Bo human food. So no. I'm real weird about that. Human food is so bad for dogs. Bye, Sharon. Yeah, Sterling reminds you of your son, Barbara. I get that. Stephanie, I don't know. That was the worst description of cellulite. Oh my God. Well, Amber, he just pooped before we started the live because I picked it up and took it out to the trash. So I don't know. We'll get over it. It'll be okay. Whatever it is, he just ate something he shouldn't have. I feel like there was something else I wanted to bring up with you guys, but I can't remember what it was. Lori, that is true. When I make broccoli, Bo loves raw broccoli. It's so weird. He also loves raw carrots. Now, not to the extreme, but I'll give him a couple bites of those things. And it doesn't seem to do anything to him, but he loves broccoli. Hey, Ted. Glad you're here, brother. Oh man, yeah, he doesn't usually have farts. This is really bad. What was it? I wanted to talk to you guys about something and I can't remember. I don't know. But I did want to, yeah, you just have to be really careful with human food and dogs, obviously, like onions, mushrooms, grapes, raisins, all those things, chocolate. That's why I just don't even take a chance and give him anything. I just believe that dogs should eat their food pretty much. And of course, dog approved treats and stuff, but I don't believe in giving them anything besides that. I was going to see if I could find it. Do you guys know? There's just so many videos. Oh no, I think I just missed a super chat. Joni, Reese, you cannot get rid of me. Who's trying to get rid of you, Joni? We love you. Joni, you've been around since the very beginning, babe. Thank you for your super chat. We love you. Okay, Armina, you like the early lives? Means I can work and enjoy the conversation, making a Yoda figure to go on a heart cake for tomorrow, and listening to you makes it even more enjoyable. Armina, we love you, babe. I'm so glad. I think I like the earlier lives too. I think we should stick with these. And then that way too, if Aaron wants to do a later live, then I can do one later with him. Brian, you were gone? Your internet went out. Tex just left a critter and chewed through the cable. Oh my God. Well, you do kind of live where there's a lot of critters, Brian, but we're glad that you're back, brother. Thank you, Sarah. You like this ball cap? I got it like a couple years ago in the anthropology sale. I like how it's very structured. It's very structured. Stephanie, I love getting cards from people. Holiday cards. Yes, I send out holiday cards still. But yeah, no, Huxley and I are kind of old school. So yeah, we love cards. What did Huxley think of Fred? He loved Fred. Huxley loved Fred. They were very close. Everybody loved Fred except Fred's son and daughter-in-law. It's kind of weird. I want to play. You guys, look at how cute he is. Is this weird? Would this be weird to try to do this from my phone on YouTube? I was going to try to play, like, you can see him smile and like move here. This was me telling him that I loved him playing. It was like a real quick, hi, Jupiter Crash. I'm so glad you're here. It was a really quick, no, dogs cannot have grapes. It's like shuts down their kidneys. Is your PO box correct, Reese? I'd love to send you all a card. Yeah, that's correct. Lisa NJ, well, you're new. You wouldn't know, babe. Sorry if you've done this before. Can you tell us about your tattoos? Yeah, I was just saying earlier, Lisa. So Fred, my husband who passed away, who I was talking about in this live, he always said to me, I'm on your side and I'm rooting for you. So I got that tattooed on me. And then I just got a tattoo a week ago today. It's not done. We're going to color it in, but of Fred and a horseshoe because to me, he's very lucky to me. Here is the PO box. But I just wanted to show you guys like him actually moving. It's so cute. Well, you've seen it at the end, but like look at Fred here. Let me see if I can turn up the volume. Look at him. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, Fred. I loved it. I did. I loved it. He was so cute, you guys. He was so cute on the piano. I was going to try to find one. It was for Huxley's birthday. Is this it? Nope. Look at this, you guys. Just real quick. Just real quick. Just real quick. Hold on. I lost it. This was for his Huxley's birthday one year. And he just rolled off the piano playing Happy Birthday. Watch. Listen to him go off. Is that the best thing you've ever heard? That never gets old. I love it so much. I love that video so much. I watch Fred videos all the time. I feel like, sorry if that was boring for some of you, but that was so, I love it. I go back and watch them before bed all the time. He played piano for 90 years, Josefino. 90 years. Yeah, it's amazing. Yes. It's incredible. And you know what was really cool, guys? Yeah, improviser. That's all he did. I never once saw Fred play to music. And I didn't know. I thought all piano players did that. And Jeff was like, oh no. He said, it's it's a huge talent to just sit down and play a song without playing the music. Like I could say to Fred, can you play a Christmas song? And he'd just roll one off. Hey, Island Life. And Jeff was like, oh no. He said, no, 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 no. Not everybody can just sit down at a piano and play like that. And he improvised all the time, all the time. Thank you, Susie CJ, for your super chat. I got on and I'm in tears already. He was, jazzy. He was really jazzy. There was a song that I loved. I wanted to find it for you guys. Do you guys know the song? Most of you probably do. Claire de Lune. I love that song on the piano. And I asked Fred, I said, do you know this song? Could you play it? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, let me see. I said, do you think you could play it? And he was like, I don't know. And so I turned it up. I downloaded it on my song, and we went into the car to listen to it because he had really hard of hearing. Fred was really hard of hearing. And I played it for him 3 times, and he was doing this, and he was listening, and I said, "Do you think you could play it? I love that song, Fred." And he was like, "I can try." We played that song 3 times over in the car, went back to the piano, and he sat down. He played, like, the first 30 seconds, and then let me see if I can. Yep, here it is. Listen to this, you guys, just real quick, because it's amazing. Jeff was like, "Do you have any idea how talented it is to listen to something by ear and sit down and play it?" Listen, I'm just gonna play a few seconds. Is that amazing? I'm so glad that I have these videos. I'm so glad. I wish the only thing I regret, I wish that I had more videos of me and Fred just talking. But I have so many videos of him just playing. And he also had um, I have them. What are they? Keyboards. He had keyboards in his apartment that he played, and that was cool too. And when I want to see if real quick I can find because he talks. There's a part where he talks, and he has the coolest, raspiest voice. Do you guys mind hearing this? The chat is dropping off for sure. A lot of people are like, "Yeah, I don't care." But there's a part where he talks in his voice. You can hear his voice. So I want to see if I can find it real quick. This is awesome. Look at this. Isn't this cool? He's going to talk in a minute. He just winked at me. Listen, listen, he's going to talk.
That's the sound of a calliope. And that's the sound that we make up on top of the float of the director's staff as we go through the parade. That's what I'm playing.
I gotcha. That's cool. So did you? That's Fred's voice. I love his voice. He has the best. It's so raspy. I know. What a flirt, Susie. I can't, like, this makes me happier than anything on planet Earth. I light up when I watch Fred videos. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
Look at how cute these two biscuits are.
Look at how cute he is with Huxley when Huxley was really little. He was in a Halloween costume.
Let me know when you take a picture.
Okay.
Grandpa!
That was when we first met Fred.
Oh,
How cute. Aren't they so cute, you guys? Oh, yeah. That old man voice. I love it. Oh, he had the best voice. I really miss his voice because every day I'd see him, he'd go, "Hi, sweetheart," with that really raspy voice. I miss it so much. Red Tar for me, you're a very special person who was lucky to have been loved by Fred. What a gift to have been in his life and you in his. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for your super chat. I hope that was fun for you guys. It's obviously not going to be as fun because I was crazy about Fred and you guys don't really know Fred, but I love to go back all the time and listen to Fred videos. I just love it. Look at real quick and then I'll stop. This is when Huxley was little and it was Christmas time and he played a Christmas song next to Huxley and it was so cute. He winks at him.
Huxley would like to play the piano someday.
Is that so cute? I can't stand it. I just am so thankful that I have these videos. I'm so thankful. Where was that piano? His keyboards were in his apartment when I met Fred. That piano was at the senior living place that he lived at, the apartment complex. They had a piano in the dining room. And it was funny because Fred only played when Fred wanted to play. He was the best piano player. And all the residents would be like, please play. And he wouldn't do it if he didn't feel it. Like it was really interesting. Even sometimes I would ask him and he'd be like, it was like he had to feel it. But he played for 90 years. So he was so talented at the piano. Um, Thank you, fa la 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 la. You make us feel like we knew him, Race. You're keeping him alive and introducing him to all of your friends. What an honor. That's so true. I hope you guys feel that way too. I just, oh, I can't, I must have needed this today. I cannot express the joy and energy and life that I feel when I see Fred. It just makes me so happy to see him and to see him moving and to watch him play. And Ted, I have so much empathy for you. The time you had in the past was monumental. Don't lose sight of the present, maybe just as influential for you and Hux in the future. Don't waste today. Love you. Thank you, Ted. That's a nice thing to say. Love it. We're all crazy about Fred. Thank you. He's an angel. Oh my God. I love him so much. Yeah, 90 years. He played the piano for 90 years. And oh, it's like therapy for me when I see Fred. I just feel like I can breathe better. I just feel comforted. So thank you for sharing that with me, you guys. I can end here, but I don't know why that came up today, but I'm glad it did. We should do this more often, honestly. We should play Fred videos. Steph Moonage Daydream can make intros and outros for me. So I definitely can have her do that. And then we can have more Fred. Bo Beats, Fred is your bliss. 100%. That's why I got him tattooed on me. I wanted that there. I just want to look down and see his name. I love it. Yes, I love thinking of him tickling those ivories in heaven. Totally. I imagine that too. Oh, I just love that man. Oh, Fred Fridays, Rain Virus. That's so sweet. I love that. Oh, okay. Bye, Jackass. I'm crying and I hate crying. Oh, well, it's okay. Fred won't mind. We cry all the time. He is your guardian angel. Yes, he's my guardian angel for sure. But guys, this is also a lesson to you. If you don't know an old person and you see them sometime, that's why like the guy with the avocados at Costco, I always pay attention to the old men, the old women. I'm like, hi, do you need help? Like, let me help you put that in your cart. Let me get the door for you. I love it because it sparks up a conversation with them too. And I just love old people. I love helping them in every way I can. I just love it. I love it. Okay, Moonage Daydream, I'll send those to you. Maybe we could like make some kind of a where we put them like you said, make a variety. Yes, Huxley was in the presence of a gentle, kind spirit for sure. Oh, Killy Billy, glad you're here. Going to be replay crew. That's okay. I'm glad you popped in. Yeah, I have so much admiration for Fred. He was so talented. I looked up to him in every way. I was so inspired and I just was so blown away by him. I think what it also was, he was so accomplished and he knew so many people and he had done so much in his life and he was so smart. I thought I was so honored that he chose me. I always felt like, why me? What is this man interested in? What is he finding in me? He has such a genius mind. I was like, I'm so dumb compared to Fred, but it didn't matter. He was so into me. He was so into me. We were so into each other. And that's what I mean. Every Friday he could have hung out with his peers and people who were just as accomplished. And he'd be like, nope, I'd rather be with you. And that's how it was. That's how it was. So, yeah. Okay, Steph. Thank you. I think we could use a daily dose of Fred for those that want to hear it. He is just, Josefino, because you're special, Reese, and your soul recognized him. Absolutely. Were you with Fred while still in Scientology or after? He was not a Scientologist at all. He knew nothing about it. He was a Baptist, Lisa. I was still a Scientologist when I was with Fred, but it was Fred that kind of helped me not be in it. He doesn't know that. Fred didn't tell me not to be a member. He didn't really know much about it. But I say he kind of helped me out of it because I spent all my time with him. So I started going to the church less. But also when he died, the church called me in immediately and made me do what's called a loss of a person assist. And they did all this auditing on me. And that was the real turnaround. Right when Fred died, they did this assist on me. And it's the command is, look around here and find something that doesn't remind you of Fred. That's it. And it took hours. And I would go, that microphone. Good. Look around here and find something that doesn't remind you of Fred. That candle. Good. Look around here and find something that doesn't remind you of Fred. Well, I was bullshitting through that whole thing. I was crying through the whole time having that assist done on me at the church because everything reminded me of Fred. The candle reminded me of Fred. The microphone reminded me of Fred. Everything. And it was in that moment in my whole 36 years of Scientology that I really started to unravel in that moment because I thought, you are trying to get me to forget about my husband, Fred. That's how I felt. Look around here and find something that doesn't remind you of him. It's like you're trying to process me through this of letting go of him. And I'm never going to let go. I'm never going to forget. I'm never, ever, ever going to move on from that in a healthy way. I want him with me. I want him right here. So for you to make me do that and look for things that make me not think of him, it's just a process. Fa la 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 la. It's a process when somebody dies. It's called a loss of a person assist. That's the name, and that is the command. So no, you can't erase Fred. Scientology does suck. I'm a unicorn. Yeah, you have to pay for that, Bridget. That session. It is gross. It was a sickening thing to do to a widow. And I remember being in that session and it went for hours. It was a Sea Org guy named Colin, and I'd never met him, and he did that assist on me. And he was walking me around going, look around here and find something that doesn't remind you of Fred. And I just kept thinking in my head, fuck you. Fuck you. This is so fresh. I just lost him. I just buried him. I'm not going to look around here and find anything that doesn't remind me of him. And I want to be reminded of him. I want to look at him, look around everywhere and see his face and hear his voice. I don't want to forget. And that's what Scientology does. They audit the emotion out of everything. That's what I've trained for my whole life. That's what TRs are. That's what the drilling is for. That's what bull baiting is for. You sit in a chair comfortably and you let somebody attack you, scream at you, make you laugh, make you feel like shit to get the emotion out of things so that you don't react to anything anymore. And that's what the loss of a person assist is. It's to take the charge off. You don't feel that anymore. You're trying not to feel. And that was a turning moment for me. Being a Scientologist, I thought, I don't want to do this anymore. It was after Fred died that I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Now they didn't know that. They didn't know that till Aaron accidentally outed me. But where is Colin now, Barbara? He's still at the org. He's at the Kansas City org. Yeah. Fred was a true blessing, and I'll never forget him. Hi, Awaken. Yeah, Rain Virus. I don't want to forget anybody that meant something in my life. I don't want to forget. Sarah says, I'm so glad you're out of that cult, Reese. I know it happened in a hard way, but so glad we've met you. It was totally worth the heartache and pain and loss of all my family, Sarah, to get here, to get where we are in this very moment. It was worth it. It was worth it. It's going to be hard. Huxley's birthday is next Friday. It's going to be hard. It's going to be weird, but I wouldn't trade it. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad Aaron did what he did by accident. Yeah, there's nothing that doesn't remind me of my late husband, and you wouldn't want to change that. Yeah, Julie, it was a sick and cruel thing to do. And I just remember thinking Fred was the most important thing that ever happened in my whole life. He saved me in every way you could save a person. Why would I want to forget about him? Why would I want to take this gift and throw it aside? I don't, and I never will. He's with me all the time, and I'm not going to look around and find something that doesn't remind me of him. Yeah, V. Amy said there's no love in Scientology. There isn't. And if there is love, it's conditional love. So, hey, Kim Bobbitt. Well, he brought joy to me, Yvonne, but you're right. You bring joy, Reese. I'm sure that's one of the things he loved about you. We were crazy about each other. There were so many things we loved about each other. There will never, ever, ever be another Fred in my life, ever. And that's okay. I don't compare. Fred was my one true gift. Nikia! Hey, babe. Just getting here. Love you. Jeff's calling. Let's see. Hi, honey. Yeah, that would be great. Okay, that seems really stupid, but okay. I feel like he should work out his own situation, but yeah, just let me know. I'm on a live right now. I'm live right now, so it's okay. Please let me know. Bye. It's one thing about Jeff. He has the sleaziest, most disgusting friends. I can't stand Jeff's friends. This one in particular, just now, he was telling me is like a raging alcoholic. I can't stand the guy at all. He's super disrespectful. And Jeff's like, I rode with him and he's at a bar and I'm going to have to go get him and pick him up from the bar and take him to his car. And it's like, grow up, dude, and figure out your own situation. I can't stand it. But anyway, Ashley, you've been here since the beginning and appreciate you so much for being open. You love watching my videos. You're cute. I love that green color, babe, on you. Thank you. Um, yes, Cedar. Being a Scientologist is like constantly experiencing the stages of grief. Yeah, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. Yes, totally. Sarah, Fred lives on through you, and now we all know him. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for saying that, Sarah. He does. I keep Fred alive all the time. All the time. I love Fred. I think about him all the time. Estefino, are his friends Masons? I'm sorry I've let him a lot who are scuzzy. Yes, Jeff's friends are all Masons. To me, that doesn't mean anything. I've met the most sleazy, disgusting Masons in this world. There's so many of them that are disgusting to me. But I've met some nice ones too. But just because somebody's a Mason, I think Jeff has the idea just because you're a Mason means you're like really upstanding and you're a gentleman and you're godly and bullshit. I've met some through Jeff. I've met some of his friends are the most sleazy, disgusting human beings. And it's a shame because Jeff's a good guy and I wish that he had better friends. Totally, Plato. Why doesn't Scientology switch to robots? Because that's what they want to turn people into robots. Totally. Emotionless people. Bridget, you got to go. Time to pay bills. I get it. I should go too. We've been on over 2 hours. It just never feels like 2 hours. We just fly through it, don't we? But thank you guys for Nikia. My grandpa is a Mason and he is an absolute jerk. I don't know about jerk Masons. I've not met too many that were jerk. I mean, I've met a few, but the main thing for Masons when I don't like them, it's because they're total sleaze bags. Jeff has some of the most disgusting sleaze bag friends. I mean, I'm sorry, Jeff would be mad at me for saying that, but it's my experience. It's personal experiences with these guys, and I can say that. Oh my God, a little Sherlock cap on. Martin, you're so cute. Allison. Hilliard, I want you to know I've seen such a positive change in you from when Aaron accidentally doxed you. You've really blossomed and I love watching you. Thank you, Allison. It's because of you. It's because of you guys. I love you guys so much and you bring so much joy into my life. Geoplanet Jane, hey Reese, sweetheart. Fred was wonderful. Did you see Sterling's Egypt photos? He's a great photographer. I did not, but I'll have to go look. Yes, Cedar. Bingo. It's like assuming that a person is trustworthy because they're a Scientologist. That's right. Because all Scientologists are ethical, trustworthy beings. No, they're not. Time to rethink the compassion for alcoholism, Reese. Little Green, this has nothing to do with alcohol. Actually, a lot of them, I don't even know if they drink. Some of them I've had personal experiences with that were super sleaze bags, alcohol or not. And I draw the line there. I'm not okay with it. I'm not going to have compassion for anybody, whether they're an alcoholic or not, that feels like it's okay to come grab me on the ass, to grab me and say something really dirty into my ear, to make sexual passes at me. You want to be an alcoholic? Fine. That doesn't have anything to do with it. I'm not going to have any compassion for anyone that treats a woman that way or a man. I think it's really fucked up. Nakia, thank you. I just got this sweater in the anthropology sale. What are these earrings, Love It? They match this necklace in a way. They're just lapis earrings, and then I have a lapis bird. Thank you for noticing. Love you, Josefino. John Shastowski, you're hilarious. Awaken. You don't want anyone to out you accidentally. That's smart. There you go, Vanessa. Yeah. Ass grabbing. Ew. I've taken Krav Maga. Nobody does that to me and doesn't get hurt. Yeah. No, it's never okay, Rain Virus. Thank you, V, for saying that. Kathy Ann, preach girl. Alcohol enhances the asshole people already. I have alcoholics on both sides of my family, and I find that to be true. Yeah. I mean, alcoholism is separate. I have compassion for people who are trying to get through that. Trust me, I was a drug addict. But that doesn't give you a pass to go be an asshole or treat anybody poorly. That's not okay. It's gross. And I wish that wasn't the case. Oh, hey, Jen, you love listening to Fred play the piano. I could listen to it all day. Yeah, Purple Groovy, and you know me, babe. You know I have to be brutally honest. Thrive. I've heard of that brand. It's a tubing mascara removes with more water only. Okay. I wouldn't mind trying it. Okay. Well, guys, we've been on for a long time. The crowd is dropping off for sure. So I think we should probably sign off. Third Eye Open. Half the live. Nothing cheers me up more than chatting with you. I'm so glad you were here. Yeah, Barbara, lies and secrets are gross. I hate secrets and lies. We don't have any on this channel. Joni Cummings, you're 100% right, my love. No excuse for dick swingers. There's no excuse for anybody that mistreats people. There just isn't. I don't care. There's nothing under the sun that you could be like, well, I drink too much. Sorry. Not okay. Misbehaving. Every time you come into my chat, I have to do it. V, you were watching your Scientology story time from last Friday. I saw this, so off I go to finish that. Oh, okay. You go finish that, babe. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a good afternoon. I'll be on tomorrow with somebody or all by myself. Doesn't really matter. I can do either one. You guys, before you move on with your day, though, move on with your life, will you please just make sure you're freaking subscribed to me? I get so many people going, I had to resubscribe to you 3 times today. Please check, because I get anxiety about it and I think you're leaving me when you're really not. Love you too, Cedar. I always love seeing you. Okay, guys. Bye. Nakia said bye, Reese. I was reading it. Nothing but love. I appreciate you, Reese. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be with your. I love taking time out of the day to be with you guys. Love it so much. And The only thing that tops it off is playing Fred videos. So I'm so glad we did that. It was magical. It was the most special thing. It lights me up like nothing else. I get so high on that energy talking about Fred. I could do it for the rest of my life, and I will. Chaotic Bleach. I didn't even see you today. Love you too, babe. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off. Let's play the Fred video for you, even though you've seen it before. You were unsubscribed. Thank you for checking. My God, that makes me crazy. It gives me anxiety. There you go. If anybody touches me without permission, they're going to limp away. I wish that I had treated the person back that way, but I didn't do anything about it, and I wish I had. Yeah. Bye, Cat ACDC fan. Mark Nichols. Love ya. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Maybe this evening. I don't know. We'll just see how the day turns out. But tomorrow night, I have a date with Jeff, so it'll be earlier in the day tomorrow. But don't forget, next Friday, we're going to celebrate Huxley's birthday. I got to order a cake or something. Okay. Purple Groovy. Fred makes you light up like a Christmas tree. I love that man so much. Bye, Yvonne. Love you, babe. Bye, Laughs Me. Guys, I will see you. Bye, Kathy Ann. Vanessa. Love you. Of course, Barbara. Unrelated family. That's cute, Barbara. Okay, guys. Bye. I'm a unicorn. Here comes Fred, and I will see you guys later. Bye, Helen M. Bye, Sarahwin. All right, here he comes. He's so cute.